Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, there are concepts, and then there are concepts. My wife and I first moved to the area many, many years ago. We heard about a concept that was taking form in Glens Falls, the World Awareness Children's Museum. Fast forward, a lot of changes over the years. They own their own building now on Warren Street, right off Centennial Circle, right there in downtown Glens Falls. And the World Awareness Children's Museum is a very special place for a number of reasons. And to help me kind of sort through that is my guest. This is June Waters, who is the brand new director of the World Awareness Children's Museum. Welcome, June.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you here. June Waters, that's definitely one of those names like starring June Waters.
Well, I hope so.
So you're gonna have to live up to that now.
Yeah,
you realize that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's talk a bit about the Children's Museum. I think you were telling me 1995-ish it started. What's the mission of the museum?
To bring diversity to children.
Oh.
The world of diversity.
Oh, I love that. I told you that my wife and I took our granddaughters over when they were visiting. And outside of the fact that you always have to be prepared when you bring your children there because they never want to leave. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, we have to go eat dinner. Or
yeah, I've seen that happen already. Yeah, where children keep going.
Yeah, I bet you have. Now, the layout of the museum is very interesting. You walk in and it's a very interactive space. And June said it best and very succinctly. It is about diversity. It's about teaching children that there are a number of cultures in the world, and it is really that combination of cultures that really creates who we are and what we are.
Yes.
So when you bring someone there, what do they experience?
Well, a number of things. They experience something you can't find anywhere else, actually in a children's museum anywhere, and that is a range of cultural diversity, an immersion for children. When you first walk in, the children engage with a Amazon rainforest where they can be Amazon scientists and fishermen. As you move on through the museum, you encounter a Japanese tea room. Our current exhibition right now is Ola Mexico with a lovely house, the kitchen of a house with a garden outside, a garden where children can pick their corn, tomatoes, and peppers and take them into the museum, take them into the kitchen to prepare dinner. There's such a wide variety, musical instruments, a Nigerian marketplace, and in all of these, children engage with the textures, the sounds of those various cultures.
That was very well said, by the way. I give you a personal experience here in the Amazon rainforest. It was visually, it's stunning. Every single thing that she mentioned is absolutely stunning to witness yourself. And you may be an adult, but you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It was the sounds. That's what really caught my attention. You know.
Yes, and it's not overbearing. Each section has its own soundtracks, so to speak, and it does immerse you in that sense of being not on Warren Street in Glens Falls. You know, you're someplace else.
You are someplace else. The reason we asked June to come in was first to congratulate you on your new position, but more importantly is that we've got President's Week coming up, winter break, and that's an absolutely perfect time to spend a couple of hours at the museum. And over winter break, you've got a couple of special things going on, don't you?
Yes. Every weekday morning at 11 a.m., we have a workshop, activities, hands-on activities and games, focusing on both the Lunar New Year, Mardi Gras, which is today, but we're doing it next Tuesday, and the Olympics. So every morning at 11 a.m., there's something for children to be active with, be creative, and hopefully spark a little curiosity after the things they learn there.
You know, you just hit I think, the most perfect word. You know, trigger their curiosity. You know, if you develop a sense of curiosity when you're younger, either for language or for art or for music, it stays with you your whole life, right?
Yes.
You think about that.
Yes.
And that's what the museum is supplying. Now, the workshops are important. Another one, we just missed the puppet one.
Yes,
we
had Puppet Month, and there's just a beautiful, there's some cultural resonance in puppetry that brought out very age appropriately and a lot of fun for the kids.
Yeah, just spectacular. So the ones that they're doing during winter break week are Lunar New Year, and these are workshops, but they're interactive for the children. The children get to do hands-on. You should see how excited they get when they're in these workshops.
That's true.
Mardi Gras, of course, a big celebration, big multicultural celebration, and the Olympics. Any particular sport in the Olympics that you're going to be highlighting there?
Well, not during the weekly workshop on Thursday of next week focuses on the flags of the various countries.
Oh, perfect.
But on Sunday, February 25th, which happens to be the last day of the Olympics, so I hope people aren't just watching the Olympics and they'll come out. I'm doing a workshop that will involve curling, where children will have their little brooms and their little disc, and we'll see how they make it around the museum in a curling competition. Very light on the competition,
Yeah, sure, of course.
A winter sports art activity at the same time.
Oh, that's great.
And that's at 1 o'clock on Sunday the 25th.
Good. Now, the museum is open 7 days, 11 a.m. To Saturday, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, we're usually open 10 to 3, Friday and Saturday, 12 to 5 on Sunday. And we'll be opening on Mondays on the 26th from 10 to 3. But next week, we'll be open from 10 to 3 every day.
Okay, 10 to 3 every day. Please go to their website and learn more about it. And again, the kids are off. Take them over to the museum. I've been there with my own family. It's just spectacular environment to be in and expose your children to. June, congratulations again.
Thank you.
On your new position. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, well, thank you.
And you really, it's a spectacular place.
Thanks.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.